guys, this is Cam from today'siphone.com making a special guest appearance on PhoneDog because I have in my possession the HP Pre 3. It's the latest and last smartphone by HP. Obviously they announced a couple of weeks ago that they are no longer going to be making any WebOS devices, instead looking towards a licensing route, which is a bit of a sad thing. But I got my hands on one just so that I could do an unboxing for you guys and you can actually get to see it before it disappeared for good. But before I get into the unboxing, I have to mention our friends over at Best Buy Mobile. They often supply us phones for the One Port Bandit game, which you should check out. You can win free phones. But the great thing about Best Buy Mobile is you'll always walk out working from the store, so if you're unsure how to set up things like email, etc. on your phone, they'll get that all done for you before you leave the shop, which is great. But enough of that, let's get into the unboxing of the HP Pre 3. So this is it. This is the Pre 3 in its box. Let's just remove the sleeve and the lid. And right at the top in the tray, there is the device. Now, I have already taken this out and powered it on because it does take a considerable time to actually turn on. So I have done that. I'll just move that to one side so you can see what else comes in the box. Here are your getting started guides. The HP Pre 3 getting started guide. Shows you how to turn it on, remove the battery cover, etc. I actually probably could have done with reading that before I tried to remove the battery cover because it isn't the easiest thing to get off. And then here's the gesture guide. For all of you who aren't used to using the gestures on WebOS, just gives you a quick guide on how to use the card system and to use your gestures sliding up or back or whatever. Inside this black compartment, here are all your cable-y things. This is your headset. Now again, I have to admit, this is the second time I've tried to do the unboxing video, and so I have taken this out of the plastic protective wrap already, but it's your basic headset. It does come with an inline microphone as well, you can see that here. Obviously the standard 3.5mm jack. You also get your Palm branded module adapter. This clips on to these wall adapters here, so if you're from the UK you'll be using that one, and if you're from mainland Europe you obviously use the 2-pin. Obviously it doesn't come with an American one because HP have already said they're not going to be releasing this in the States, and unfortunately what that means is that if you want to get hold of one and you are in the States, you probably have to go somewhere like eBay and see if you can pick one up from there. I've seen them going for about £500, which is about $800. In the UK, there was an HP Pre 3 store online, an official one, and they were selling for £300, which is about $500. But they are out of stock, so unfortunately we can't get any more of them either. I was just fortunate enough to order one on the first day. Now this is obviously your micro USB to USB cable. You can see that on there, trying to get a bit of focus. And in the bottom of the box there is legal information on your warranty card. If I can get that out of here. So you've got your limited warranty information, an information card if you want to contact HP about setup assistance. So they'll help you set up your device. Important legal information. Unfortunately there's nothing in Spanish, so I can't show off like Aaron likes to do, so we'll just get straight into the phone. We have a quick look around the device itself. Obviously, like I've said, let's cancel this quickly. Slide up, there we go. So like I've said, it's a portrait slider. You see you've got the QWERTY keypad there now. I was actually surprised that although it does look like quite a cheap plasticky shiny keyboard, it actually feels pretty good to type on, and it's pretty quick. On this left hand side you have a volume rocker here. On the top is your mute switch and a headset jack, a 3.5mm. There's a 5 megapixel camera with a flash, it's got autofocus as well, and obviously your micro USB port in the side. Now this model, I don't know what I did there, This model is 8GB. I mean, it's the standard. It's 8GB internal storage. It doesn't have a micro SD card slot, so you can't expand that. So if you were going to try and get hold of one and you like to use a lot of media, this is probably not the device for you. But let's just get rid of this. Okay, so that's what it does. I'm still trying to get used to WebOS. I've not used it before now, so I'll just show you quick how the menu works. Obviously you can just type to search for anything. So I wanted to search for YouTube. It comes up, there you go, you see YouTube comes up there. It's a really nice UI. It's a shame actually that HP will no longer be doing it. If you go into your menu, so you've got your basic applications, messaging, YouTube. The app catalog here is where you get any third-party apps, which I'm guessing support for that is going to dwindle now. If I slide across, you've got extras like PDF Viewer and Quick Office, Mobile Hotspot. And again, if I switch across, there's your system settings, so you can change your accounts. You can add Facebook accounts, YouTube accounts. Let's just add an account. Generally this display is pretty responsive. If I just have a quick look through the spec sheet of the entire phone, like I said, it is a 5-megapixel camera with autofocus and an LED flash. It also is a 480 by 800 pixel display and it's 3.5 inches. It weighs about 156 grams. I'm not sure what that is, but I'll put a tag in the bottom when I find out what that is for in imperial measurements. It's compatible with AT&T's 3G network, up to 7.2 megabits download, 5.76 upload. Unfortunately, if you're on T-Mobile, you will only get Edge on this device. Obviously in Europe, pretty much every carrier will support this device on 3G and Edge. So if I just check out the keyboard quickly, I'll show you what I mean. I create a new message. I'm just going to delete this one. I'll show you just how easy it is to use the keyboard. It's pretty quick. I mean, I'm not quick. I'm nothing like Aaron, so let's just do the quick. Brown fox jumps over Aaron's, where's the apostrophe? Aaron's hair. So yeah, I mean, it's not good. The display is pretty high. It's not bad, I mean, it's not good. The keyboard's really nice to use. The text is nice and crisp. The screen's got a pretty nice resolution. If I go back now, if I go to the browser, and I'll show you, I'm running on 3G. But if I just go to phonedog.com, I'll just show you how quickly that loads up. That's on 3G, so it depends on how good my carrier has been today. So we load up PhoneDog. It's got pinch to zoom. I have noticed a tiny little bit of checkerboarding, but it's been alright. I mean, it's nice and clear. Also, the web browser does have 10.1 flash built in, so that's an added benefit to this over some other popular operating systems. So you can see it's really responsive. I just flick through there. I can zoom in, zoom out. I mean, it's not bad at all. It's a really nice browser actually. I'm impressed with that. Obviously the great thing about WebOS is obviously you can sync in your emails, contacts, etc. from your different accounts. So that's another great thing about this device. But unfortunately, like I've said, they're not releasing it in the States, but at least you get to have a look at it, and if you can find one on eBay and you think it's something you might like, it might be worth going for. But this has been Cam. If you have any questions for me about this device, you can either leave them in the comment section below, or you can tweet me. I'm at TIP_Cam, and don't forget to keep checking PhoneDog for more information, phonedog.com, and we're giving away tablets too, so check out our Facebook page, facebook.com/PhoneDog. But that's it from me. I'll see you again soon.